Have you ever looked at an adorable puppy with a wrinkled face and big, round, sparkling eyes and secretly thought, oh, it's just too cute? But just a few years later, you find yourself rushing between veterinary clinics, spending tens of millions on surgeries and medications, and watching your four-legged friend endure pain every single day. Today, I want to tell you the real story behind those dog breeds that humans have beautified to the point of destruction. Let's start with the flat-faced dogs, the brachycephalic breeds, the most famous being the pug. Pugs are currently one of the most popular dog breeds in the world, appearing everywhere on TikTok and Instagram with their super cute, goofy faces. But few know that through hundreds of years of selective breeding, their skulls have been flattened to the point where they barely function normally. Extreme brachycephaly causes the eye sockets to be too shallow, with eyes bulging out like two balls. Just a strong tug on the leash, a light bump into the sofa, or even overly excited play can cause the eye to pop out of its socket, called proptosis. Many pug owners have to learn how to push their dog's eye back into place right at home, using only their bare hands. Horrifying, isn't it, everyone? A pug's airway is literally a disaster. Their soft palate is too long, blocking the throat. Nostrils narrow, almost completely shut. Many can't even run a few dozen meters before panting heavily, unable to regulate body temperature, and they snore like a chainsaw when sleeping. Twisted spine, hemivertebrae, compresses the spinal cord, leading to the risk of paralysis at any moment. A 2022 study in the UK showed that pugs have nearly twice the risk of disease compared to regular mixed-breed dogs. At least 15 serious conditions directly stem from their breed standards. Next is the English Bulldog, the symbol of extremism in selective breeding. More than 80% of bulldog puppies must be born by C-section because their heads are too big to pass through the birth canal. Many can't even mate naturally and must use artificial insemination entirely. Their low, stocky body, broad chest, and short legs make movement extremely difficult. Just walking a few blocks leaves them exhausted from the heat, unable to breathe, unable to cool their body. Average lifespan is only 8 years, one of the shortest among breeds. They suffer from hip dysplasia, skin fold infections, cherry eye, joint problems, and cardiovascular issues at alarming rates. A 2016 genetic study revealed that English bulldogs have extremely low genetic diversity, making it nearly impossible to improve health from the current population. This is the poster child for how selective breeding has destroyed a dog breed. Can you imagine? A bulldog puppy is born already carrying a heavy health sentence just because humans like the muscular, wrinkled face look. I once saw a video of a bulldog trying to run after its owner in the park, only to lie flat after 2 minutes, wheezing, tongue hanging out. My heart twisted. Moving on to the Cavalier King Charles Spaniel. Their appearance is like an angel. Soft fur, big round sad eyes, extremely gentle temperament. But inside, the skull is too small for the brain. Syringomelia causes the brain to be compressed, fluid accumulating in the spinal cord, creating cavities that cause horrifying pain. The dog scratches its neck non-stop, screams for no reason, and fears being touched on the head. Nearly 70% of Cavaliers over 6 years old have the disease, many showing symptoms from age 3. Almost every bloodline has issues. In addition, up to 95% develop mitral valve disease before age 10, leading to heart failure and death. Most Cavaliers die from heart stopping, all because humans like the cute small round head. Dachshund, the funny sausage dog. They were intentionally created with chondrodysplasia mutation, short-legged dwarfism, to hunt badgers in burrows. But the long body and short legs put terrible pressure on the spine. About 25% of dachshunds suffer from intervertebral disc herniation for life. Jumping from the sofa, climbing stairs, or even running too fast can cause paralysis of the hind legs. Thousands must use dog wheelchairs every year. Surgery is expensive, not always successful, and the risk of recurrence remains high. Owners must forbid the dog from doing all its natural instincts, jumping, climbing, digging. They also easily become obese, making the spine condition worse. A hunting breed originally, now an animal that can easily paralyze itself just by jumping off the couch. Now talking about the Basset Hound, those long-eared dogs with an extremely characteristic sad face. They also carry the short-legged gene like dachshunds, resulting in a long body and short legs under a heavy frame. The long back combined with heavy weight creates enormous pressure on the spine, leading to disc herniation and early joint degeneration. What gives owners the biggest headache is the enormous ears. Their ears are so long they drag on the ground, when sniffing, collecting all dirt, bacteria, and moisture inside. The ears are heavy and folded, creating an ideal warm, moist environment for chronic ear infections. Many bassets need lifelong ear treatment, sometimes requiring surgery to remove part of the ear to reduce infection. Sagging skin around the eyes causes ectropion. Lower eyelids droop, exposing all the red mucosa, easily inflamed, infected with constant tearing. Their low, stocky build makes them prone to arthritis, elbow dysplasia, and as they age, movement becomes increasingly difficult. A breed created to hunt by scent close to the ground, but the price is a lifetime of joint pain, ear infections, and limited mobility. Bull Terriers have changed completely over more than 100 years. In the past, they had clear muzzles and balanced heads. Now their skulls are egg-shaped, smooth, with no stop between forehead and nose. This extreme change brings many consequences. About 18% of white bull terriers are born deaf, one of the highest rates in the world, directly related to the white coat gene and skull structure. Moreover, they are famous for obsessive tail-chasing syndrome, compulsive tail chasing. These dogs can spin in circles, chasing their tail for hours, sometimes until exhausted and collapsing. It's not play. This is a real neurological disorder related to brain structure abnormalities caused by the changed skull shape. Studies have found abnormally high levels of certain neurotransmitters similar to OCD in humans. In addition, they are prone to congenital heart defects, kidney problems, and lens luxation, dislocated eye lens, causing pain and blindness if not treated promptly. Neapolitan Mastiff. Those giant loose-skinned dogs. They weigh over 70 kilograms with skin sagging like wearing a giant skin cloak. Breed standards even require many wrinkles and excess skin. Excessively heavy eyelid skin causes both entropion and ectropion at the same time on one dog. Lids rolling in, rubbing the cornea, lower lids drooping, exposing mucosa. Both require surgery, sometimes multiple times. The mouth drools constantly. Thick lip folds trap moisture and bacteria, causing skin-fold dermatitis on mouth and heavy neck. The giant body mass presses on the joints, causing early joint degeneration and severe arthritis. The heart has to work overtime, leading to common heart disease. Average lifespan is only 7 to 9 years. From ancient Roman guard dogs that were strong, now turned into a breed that needs facelifts to see the road clearly. Truly funny, if not heartbreaking. Chinese crested, the famous hairless breed. The hairless variety comes from an ectodermal dysplasia mutation. This gene not only causes hair loss but also destroys teeth, mouth, and skin. Most are born with deformed teeth, missing or incompletely erupted, teeth gradually falling out over time. Adult dogs often have only a few functional teeth left. Their hairless skin burns terribly in the sun. Owners must apply sunscreen before every walk. Skin easily develops acne, blackheads, rashes, requiring more meticulous care than human skin. Without an insulating coat, they are very afraid of both cold and heat. Bones are thin and brittle. Just jumping off the sofa can easily break a leg. Nevertheless, many people are still obsessed with their unique appearance, but it's precisely the genetic defects they are seeking. The powder puff variety has fewer issues, but still carries hidden genes. The King's Ease, the most extreme flat-faced breed among ancient Chinese royalty. The skull is so flat that the airway is severely compressed. They wheeze, snore, and choke with every breath. That sound is not cute. It is the sound of struggling to get oxygen. Extremely bulging eyes, easily bumped and proptose. Hair ducts cannot drain, causing constant tearing that stains the facial fur yellow. Just walking indoors on a hot, humid summer day risks heat stroke and respiratory failure. Many airlines ban transporting Pekingese due to high mortality rates in cargo holds. Their thick double coat retains heat even more, worsening the condition. A breed once kept in air-conditioned palaces now struggles to survive a normal summer afternoon. Great Dane, the giant dogs, the tallest in the world, shoulder height over 80 centimeters, weighing up to 90. Their giant size demands the heart pump blood powerfully non-stop. Dilated cardiomyopathy is extremely common. The heart enlarges, heart muscle weakens gradually, leading to sudden heart failure with no warning signs. Many Great Danes pass away in just a few minutes. The scariest thing is gastric dilatation volvulus, stomach twisting. The stomach fills with gas, then twists, completely obstructed. If not emergency surgery within a few hours, death is almost certain. Great Danes have the highest bloat rate of all dog breeds. Owners always live in anxiety with every meal. In addition, bone cancer is common due to the large skeleton, joints degenerating quickly under the giant weight. Average lifespan is only 7-8 years, some don't even reach 5. All these stories make me stop and ask, how exactly are we loving these dogs? I'm not saying don't breed purebreds, but choose breeds for health, for the ability to live happily and normally, not just for cute appearance. Prioritize responsible breeders, full genetic testing, or adopt mixed breeds rescue dogs. They are usually healthier, longer lived, and bring real joy. Before welcoming a puppy home, research thoroughly, read studies, ask vets, check if parents were health screened. A healthy dog will stay with you longer, with less pain, and the bond will be much deeper. Love dogs by respecting their natural essence. Don't let appearance cover up the pain. Thank you for listening. Until the end. If you are raising one of these breeds, please share your honest experiences in the comments below. If this video is useful, like and share so more people know. Let's change together so future dogs are born with a better chance at healthy lives. See you again.